But before we start, please support us by pressing like and subscribe buttons. Also turn on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you.
Year 500 AD, in the city of Uppsala, Sweden, King Fro, a young ruler hungry for power, gathers his fully armed warriors.
Norway shall bow beneath my sword.
Meanwhile, in Trondheim, Norway, King Sigurd leads his people with pride.
We will defend our ancestral land until the last drop of blood.
Fro's army sails from Uppsala toward the Norwegian border, dragon ships cutting through frozen fjords. In Trondheim, news of Fro's arrival spreads swiftly. Fear grips the people as the city braces for war.
The fire of war will consume our land.
The flames of war will burn our land.
King Sigurd gathers his Norwegian warriors, clad in leather armor, wielding spears and longswords.
Hold the line. This land is our ancestral heritage.
At the borderlands near Nidaros, Fro and his men land. War horns echo across the frozen fields.
Destroy them all, leave none left.
Battle erupts at the edge of Trondheim. Swords clash, shields splinter, blood stains the snow. Though brave, Sigurd's men are outnumbered. One by one, they fall on the frozen battlefield.
Do not surrender.
King Fro breaks through the lines. Sigurd, exhausted and wounded, is cornered. With one strike, Fro ends King Sigurd's life. Norway has lost its king. Trondheim falls to Fro. Flames consume homes. Cries echo through the frozen night. Fro's victory over Sigurd marks the beginning of Swedish tyranny in Norway. Yet from the ashes of defeat, a new legend.
The throne of Norway is now mine.
In the year 734 AD, in Trondheim, news of King Sigurd's death shook all of Norway. Ragnar Lothbrok, his son-in-law, heard the news inside a modest wooden house.
Blood must be repaid with blood.
The people of Trondheim lived in fear since King Fro's forces ruled. Night fires were extinguished early, and the voices of children could barely be heard. Inside Trondheim's long wooden hall, Ragnar gathered King Sigurd's loyal followers. They swore allegiance to him.
Our honor must be paid in blood.
At the banks of the Nidelva River, Ragnar trained his followers with spears and shields, preparing them to face Fro's larger army. On a freezing night, Ragnar dreamed of King Sigurd appearing to him, demanding vengeance and honor restored.
Avenge my blood, Ragnar.
In 735 AD, at Trondheim's harbor, Ragnar began building a small warship with the help of loyal craftsmen. Fro heard of Ragnar's uprising. He sent a small force to crush the rebellion before it grew.
Extinguish this ember before it becomes a fire. Destroy it. Don't leave any behind.
Fro's troops attacked a village on Trondheim's outskirts, burning homes and taking captives. Ragnar arrived too late. Ragnar raised his sword to the sky, vowing before the people to fight Fro until death. With his new ship, Ragnar sailed along the Nadelva River, showing his rising strength. In Trondheim's hall, Ragnar devised a strategy with his followers, a surprise attack on Fro's garrison. Ragnar's rise from the ashes was more than rebellion. It was the beginning of a war that would change Norway's history. Trondheim, 735 AD, amidst the harsh winter. The people still lived under the shadow of King Fro. Villagers were silent. Fear silenced every voice. But behind the silence, a new resolve emerged. Some Norwegian women refused to bow, choosing the sword to resist oppression. Among them, one woman stood out. Lagertha, long blonde hair, piercing eyes, and a determined stance. The death of King Sweden set Lagertha's heart aflame. She knew noble blood could not be lost in vain.
I will not bow.
In Trondheim, whispers began to spread. Lagertha's name became a murmur of hope among the people. That night, Lagertha gathered with the women. Torches lit the wooden hall, their faces glowing with determination. Lagertha was not just a woman. She was born as the living shield of her people. Her sword gleamed as if promising defiance. While King Fro celebrated his rule, he did not know that the seed of resistance grew in the heart of Trondheim. Lagertha trained day and night. Her movements were swift, every strike of her sword filled with conviction. Not all supported her. Some men scoffed, believing war belonged only to them. But Lagertha's resolve was unshaken. She answered mockery with action on the training ground. From Trondheim, a legend was born. The woman who chose the sword, and soon the world would know her as
I stand not for myself, but for Norway.
Trondheim, Norway, 734 AD. A thin mist shrouds the wooden fortress. Lagertha stands at the forefront, her young face full of determination.
Let my sword carve the path for us. I do not only fight, I lead this war.
Swedish enemies stare in confusion, seeing a shielded warrior, unaware she is a woman.
Impossible. How can a woman stand in the front line against us?
Behind her round shield, only Lagertha's sharp eyes are visible. Her courage blazes amidst the tension.
I am no shadow, I am the shield of this land. Let my blood bear witness to this courage.
The Norwegian ranks roar, inspired by Lagertha's courage. They believe she is an unbeatable warrior. King Fro of Sweden watched from a distance with a suspicious look.
That shield will not save them from my sword.
Lagertha advances slowly, her shield covering her body. The enemy still thinks she is a mighty man. Norwegian warriors are stunned, watching Lagertha fight as equal to the strongest men. Amidst the chaos, her blonde hair flows, face covered with sweat and dust, yet unyielding.
Even if my blood spills, I will stand until the end.
The enemy begins to realize the mighty warrior they face is a woman. A brief silence falls on the battlefield.
That's a woman?
King Fro is stunned, seeing a woman leading the fight against his army. His anger blazes.
Do not let that woman stand. Bring her down now.
Yet Lagertha's spirit remains unshaken. Behind her shield, she is not just a woman, but a symbol of Norwegian courage.
For Norway, our land, and the future of our children.
In 734 AD, in a small village near Trondheim, Norway, Ragnar stood before the farmers. Clad in a brown wool cloak and holding his axe, he called for resistance.
Hear me. Together, we will drive Fro from our land. Farmer or soldier today, we are all the shields of Norway. Rise up, my brothers.
Some village men carried simple wooden spears, their faces doubtful. Yet Ragnar's spirit ignited hope.
We will come, Ragnar. We are all the shield of Norway.
Lagertha appeared, dressed in a dark blue linen dress with a leather belt, her long blonde hair loose, carrying a green round shield. Village women gazed in awe.
As long as I stand, this shield will guard our land.
Lagertha's presence sparked courage. Some women grabbed kitchen knives, wooden sticks, even farming tools as weapons. Ragnar smiled at the courage born. This small force became the army of hope for Trondheim.
You are the last light that will save Norway.
We are few in number, but we carry great hope.
An elder of the village, with a white beard and wooden staff, stepped forward. He blessed the small army with a prayer.
The gods are with you.
By the Trondheim riverbank, the small force trained. Men practiced spear thrusts. Women raised shields. Lagertha herself trained the women, showing how to block attacks with her round shield.
Protect yourself with the shield, then protect your sisters.
Ragnar taught young men how to throw spears accurately. They laughed when some missed.
Keep throwing until your spear strikes the enemy's heart.
At night, the small force gathered around a bonfire. They sang and prayed, strengthening each other. In the distance, Swedish spies watched anxiously, realizing this small force could grow into a threat.
Don't wait any longer. Fro must know this strength is rising.
The army of hope stood tall, ready to face King Fro. Their number was small, but their spirit burned bright.
Together, we face Fro without fear.